This very old case established a fundamental principle which remains in place to this day. It's a little bit of work to get one's head around the facts. In the county of Bedford, there was a manor in the area of Keesoe. The manorial lord, however, wasn't using all of the lands attached to the manor. Some of it was waste land. And around 1842, Thomas Williamson fenced an area of this land off, built a cottage, and lived on it with his wife and daughter. This was quite a common practice back then. So he didn't have title to the land, but he was in possession. He made a will, leaving the land to his wife for so long as she lived, or until she married. When one of those things happened, possession of the land was to go to his daughter. Then there was a sequence of deaths. Thomas Williamson died, and his wife married again almost straight away. She, her second husband, and the daughter lived in the property without worrying about the fact that the will had given possession to the daughter on the mother's remarriage. Then 2 years later, the wife died, and then the daughter died. The only person left standing was the second husband, and he continued to occupy the land. The daughter's legal heir then came forward and demanded that the second husband be ejected from the land on the basis that Thomas Williamson's will gave possession to the daughter on her mother's remarriage, and so it was part of her estate. The second husband objected on the basis that Thomas Williamson was never the actual owner of the land. The court found that the daughter's possessory right, which she obtained in the will, was earlier in time than the second husband's possessory claim, and so she could maintain that claim against anyone but the original manorial lord. Chief Justice Coburn said the father might have brought ejectment, his right of possession being passed by will to his daughter. She could have maintained ejectment, and so therefore can her heir, the female plaintiff. I think the right of the original possessor is clear on the simple ground that possession is good title against all but the true owner. From this case, we learn that possessory rights include the right to eject others from the land, and possessory rights can be maintained against anyone other than the true owner.